The Dallas Cowboys have had an extremely disappointing 2020 campaign. Their offense has been terrible. Their defense has been even worse, and they're not playing well, and they're experiencing injuries. So there are a few things I think that they can do to turn not only this season around, but the next few seasons. So I'm going to be kind of giving what I think they should do to rebuild and get their team relevant once again. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know down in the comment section how you think the Dallas Cowboys can turn these next few seasons around. So what they need to do first, I think, is clear out some of their management. A lot of the players have anonymously said that they do not like the management. They think that they're not very good at their jobs, and that's the first step in getting your coaches and players on the same page, is get rid of some of those guys they don't like. I know it's an unwritten rule that you give a coach more than like 1 year, 2 years. But Mike McCarthy's not a good fit. We've seen that he is not doing well. Players don't like him. I don't think that he's not having hardly any success there. So why keep him? He's not a good fit. Get rid of Mike McCarthy as soon as possible and sign someone that you think will work better with the offense. I have picked out a candidate. I think Dan Quinn is a good option there. Dan Quinn had many successful seasons with a lot less to work with in Atlanta, and he could for sure take a very talented offense deep into the playoffs and make them a relevant team once again. So he needs to be signed, and they need to get rid of Mike McCarthy. Also, any other coaches that the players are having issues with, get rid of them. The players need to be the priority here. This can't just be a coaching thing. You have to make sure that the players are kind of are on the same page with the coaches. That has to happen if you want to be able to be a good team. So you get rid of those coaches. The second thing you need to do is not sign Dak Prescott again. I think that what they do, they give him a ceiling for the amount of money he's asking for $30 million plus. Obviously, they're not going to pay him that. They can't afford to pay him that. So what they need to do is say, this is as much as we're going to pay you. You can take this. You had an ankle injury. Take this or don't. But we're going to walk if you go above this, and for sure that is what they need to do, because Dak Prescott, although he's talented and he has had some good years in Dallas, he's not a winning player, and they need a winning player going forward. It just has to happen for them. So they need to get rid of Dak Prescott and sign someone else. As for this season, though, Dak Prescott's out for the year, Andy Dalton's injured right now, so you need to find a better option. You're not out of the playoffs just because your division is absolutely awful. Ben DiNucci's not good. I don't think Gilbert's going to be doing very well. He was an AAF superstar, but the AAF's not around anymore, and the NFL is way harder to succeed in than the AAF. I don't think he's going to do well. All signs point to the fact that he will not. You have to find another option. I think that you hold a tryout. Either you pull up some guys from the practice squad, make them work out, see what they can do, see who's the better candidate. If not, you sign someone. Colin Kaepernick's still available. I think that you do have, if you're Dallas, you have options to get creative, and you need to get creative. So you have to sign someone else. You need to make sure that there are options for the rest of this season, so you're not going with your fourth string guy and your third string guy. They're not good. Neither of them are going to do well, even though they have a terrific wide receivers. They're just not going to succeed. This is too above their heads. So find someone else. I think that you give Colin Kaepernick a workout, although it could be controversial. Your season's likely down the drain anyway. You need to make some better moves. The last thing that they need to do is get a better defense. They traded away a lot of their guys for defense. They lost a lot in free agency too, and their defense has been terrible. Their corners and their safeties have been getting absolutely dusted, and they need to make better moves, whether that be, I know Jamal Adams is on a contract year, so he will be going into possibly free agency this year if he doesn't get re-signed. So you can get Jamal Adams. I say you take a huge gamble, sign Jamal Adams, whether you have to pay him a ton of money. It's worth it. You need one of those playmakers on defense. You need one of those players that's going to get stuff done, and that needs to happen so that they can make their defense relevant again and not let up 30 points against a terrible offense. They need to start spending a lot more money on that. Their offense is incredible. They have them for pretty much all their best guys are going to be locked up for next season too. You got Zeke, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. You got Michael Gallup, pretty talented offense, and you need to make sure that you utilize that to the best you possibly can. So to sum it up, we need new coach, get rid of Dak Prescott, and get a better defense. So thanks for watching. That is the Dallas Cowboys rebuild. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comment section how you think the Dallas Cowboys can rebuild, and I'll see you guys in the next video.